I don't want to go back. I only got bad news. Is there just like a don't shoot the messenger thing? This whole walk back, there should be just like the saddest music playing. Because there's nothing to teleport. I don't think there's anything to teleport. Yeah, there's nothing to teleport. So you have to walk back. Imagine if it forced you to not even take a mount and you literally just have to like walk back, RP walk, with your thoughts in tow, just thinking about everything. And that now we know that the final days are actually caused by the meteor. Because it's the meteors! I said that! And that they are basically trying to wipe out humanity because the only way to find peace and true happiness is by not being unalive, let's say it that way. And our friend Meteon is part of the problem. And now we're supposed to travel literally across the entire universe to somehow find Meteor and try to stop her where she's at? Like, what? How are we supposed to stop her if we don't even know, like, where she is? And we won't be there to protect the actual people of the first. Like, we're leaving them again. We left them once to go to the moon, now we're leaving them again to go to the opposite side of the universe? What on earth? Ugh. If Burp Girl bad, why cute? I mean, no one who's cute can be evil. That's true. The Lollards are always evil, so definitely evil. Remember that Venat said she couldn't believe the only solution her future self come up with was flight when you told all. I absolutely agree. Hey, Turin, how you doing? There's not say summer school. Dawn Trail feels like a big ol' happy birthday for me. There's a sad verb in space. We just find the bird immediately, make it unsad. Have you been imbibing again? Alright, come on. You gotta tell me, what is it that Alize would say? I gotta know. I think Arianje would be like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've heard. But it's the best lead we have, so let's go. Ugh. We didn't give Meteon enough hugs. If we had given Meteon more hugs, then she should be Kaboo. Let's kill and or understand it. How about let's go give her a hug, and then if she's still evil, then we will put her to rest. Unfortunately, like, that's the whole point about the killing, right? Is that her whole thing is that, like, there will always be unrest and civilizations will die, so let's just put mercy kill you now, right? Except that that's basically what we're gonna do to her, is we're gonna go and unalive her to stop her from unaliving us. But it's in self-defense, not a mercy kill. I mean, I don't know. It's a mess. Your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Venat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. No, not yet. I'm gonna go see if I can say goodnight to Junior. And that way we're uninterrupted in our final cutscenes, so. I just made some fresh brownies and got some ice cream. Who wants some for the next episode of Depression? But Alice, Glass Alice, welcome. Nothing bad is gonna happen. I've been told many times that in Endwalker, nothing bad happens. And so far, you know, there hasn't been that much bad that's happened. It's been fine. It's been totally fine. Everything's fine. We're all gonna die. It's fine. So I remember meeting her for the first time, took one look at the small bird and went, oh, gee, she's so cute. She's gonna be the twist villain. You called it from the very beginning. YouTube probably cleared it because it doesn't like a whole bunch of all caps spammed together. I've noticed this too, is that it basically counts it as, oh, you're trying to spam, and so it'll delete comments. So I bet that's why YouTube filtered it out, which is lame. It's lame. It's lame. Everything's fine. Thavnir's fine. It's not like the sky's on fire and literally people are turning into monsters and killing their friends or anything. It's not like little children are eating their parents. I think that scene has actually traumatized me for forever. The little kid who got turned into a monster, and then the bigger monster says hi with his foot. I'm not prepared for whatever it is that happens, okay? I'm not good. I'm gonna need brownies and ice cream after this. I'm positive of it. The time here is drawing to an end? This is tragic. This is actually tragic.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
There's no good answer. There's no good answer! We know that if we say that we're gonna stay, we should help. But she's gonna say no. But I think this goes back to kind of the Papalimo situation, where it's like, even if you know the answer is going to be no, sometimes it's the heart in asking the question anyway that shows the value and care. And so I think that I know that she's going to say no, but we're going to offer to stay and help anyway, because that's what we do, is we help. We got to help. We always offer to help, even if it's unrealistic.
I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play. And while you have maintained a stable presence here thus far, there are dangers in lingering over long. No. You must return to your own battlefield. Make use of the knowledge you have attained, that your days here and our friends' sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
Twice over.
We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
I wonder if the moon... No, but that's post. So I had a brief idea that I was like, maybe the moon was created before the fracturing, and that it was designed as an escape mechanism just for, like, the ancients, just for the people. And that's why it was like a solo mission, was the idea that it's just this one star's people that are going to escape. And then it was later that Hydaelyn is, you know, now kind of doing everything. But Hydaelyn did make the moon, and that was to hold Zodiark and also to build an escape mechanism. So there's more involved. There's more involved than just that.
I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
Probably become a foe. Probably. I can see the ancients being split between those who want to go help the other worlds and those who want to focus on their own problems. Imagine a timeline where the ancients became the first empire, right? And that they were traveling to the far reaches of the universe, trying to bring about peace on the other continents, or the other planets, by just taking over them.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind, who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
That's why she's wearing white, because she's special.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end.
Senseless and seemingly inevitable end. What a sentence.
Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls.
But it's kind of sad because we already know that they kind of sort of don't succeed. But they do succeed in staving off the final days.
As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us.
So it's like they succeeded in staving off the final days, but they didn't succeed in terms of like 2/3 of all of them died, you know, like a whole third of them for Zodiark, a third of them for Hydaelyn, and it was brutal.
To be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
Walk with me to the end? Endwalker, she said the thing! Are we Endwalkers? Because we're walking to the end? Can I ride Rathalos to the end?
So too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
Silence the song of oblivion.
Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Wait. That's true, but I love grabbing screenshots along the whole way, so this I promise. Okay, so both halves of the population were made on Zodiark's behalf, not Hydaelyn. So the first half was in the creation of Zodiark. Oh, but was the second half the having of it again to fuel Zodiark to stop the final days? And then there were fewer that were created, or that were spent and sacrificed to purify the world. Fewer were spent to create Hydaelyn, and Hydaelyn just locked Zodiark away. The restoration of the destroyed world. Ah, that's so brutal. That's so brutal. So brutal. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again. Wait a minute. So if she knows it's us this entire time, now I gotta go back to literally ARR and be like, all right, hold on. Is some of the things that she says to me like foreknowledge, like that she knows? $10,000 years ahead of her, yeah. Because she's known this whole time about us. She still has our memories of the whole time traveling and everything, so.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
Oh, we're getting the memories as we're traveling through the time. Getting fragments of time. The final days. It's a Venat. Oh, whoa! Whoa, wait, are we actually visiting during the final days? Oh! What? What? We visited this once during Emmett Selt kind of showing us the final days in Amarat. Or at least his recreation of Amarat.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Hopelessness incarnate.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
Oh gosh, the brutal slaughter.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
But that's what all the other worlds were aiming for.
It will not, for there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom, it is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
No. Is this the summoning of Zodiark? Yeah!
Born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer.
And this
And
is...
accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before.
This is what she said to us on the bridge.
They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh. Holy frick. She's so cool.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
Oh gosh. My heart was breaking for her
I pass a
before,
world of
but
suffering to mire and plague.
Elzen, Kote. Oh. What the heck?
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
Oh,
As
gosh.
fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Wow.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.